Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My name is Danni Wang. I'm a current PhD student of Hong Kong Polytech University. Today, I would like to present a working paper with my Chief Supervisor, Dr. Cheung, regarding the synergy of local tourism board and government on developing crisis recovery stages. There are many researches regarding about the crisis and the disasters experienced by the tourism industry. The influences may affect each nation differently, and also the growing scale of tourism and the fast movement of people among the global made the influences of those crises and disasters more significant. Proved by many researchers, it is suggested that DMO should emphasize the roles as a communicator between the key stakeholders and implement the crisis recovery stages. COVID-19 has caused a tremendous impact on tourism industry from the beginning of 2020. Lasting for almost 1 year, the majority of the world are still suffering from the travel restriction, and millions of workers in the tourism and hospitality industries have been requested to take long-term leave or even lost their job. It is suggested that developing effective and efficient strategies to respond to the long-term damages is the first priority with all the stakeholders. However, not so many papers have analyzed existing policies or programs conducted to face the pandemic. Therefore, this study aims to identify the essence of the development of effective crisis recovery stages to reduce the damages caused by the pandemic based on the analysis of an existing program. It is also suggested that essential steps to design systematic strategies are very important. We propose PDCA cycle for the process of the planning. The case study used in this study is Go To Travel campaign conducted by Japanese government. The travelers are suggested to book from official website in order to enjoy the coupon issued from the central government. The government tried to involve main stakeholders of the sector, such as tourist agencies, hotels, and attractions, in order to issue the discount or coupons for the packages. This motivates the travelers to travel domestically and reduce the losses of those stakeholders during the pandemic. The pricing strategies for the campaign are showed in the slide. However, the increasing number of the COVID-19 has made the government stop the campaign in the end of last year, and with further notice, it will restart in the coming months. However, the media still criticize the role of this campaign on the increasing number of the COVID-19 cases. From the case study, it can be seen that to start a recovery strategy, the key point is the stabilization of the spread of virus. Also, all the steps are taken with a risk. Therefore, for all the stakeholders, including DMOs and the government, need to understand all those risks and reacted with complete steps. There are a few points suggested in each stage within the PDCA cycle in order to build up a systematic management for all the strategies. It is also important to include all the internal and external stakeholders from the sectors in order to build a collaboration for the strategies. There are three contributions of this study. The first one is the analysis of the existing tourism recovery stages. It can give some ideas and insights in order to build up a cooperation of all the stakeholders, and also it proposed the monetary schemes are helpful for the recovery stage. PDCA cycle is proposed to facilitate the process of planning and implementing the recovery stages. Few points are suggested when start a program in the national scale. scenario of local tourism boards and governments are enhanced during the recovery of the tourism. It is hard to predict the end of COVID-19, but with all those experiences and the policies used in 2020, we can learn from all those experiences and analyze the results and make a proper forecast for 2021. This is the references list used in this study. Thank you very much for listening. Please feel free to give any comments and suggestions.